Thank you for viewing this presentation from the Tennessee Department of Revenue on sales tax exemptions for pollution control. The laws and rules regarding this exemption can be found in Tennessee Code Annotated Section 67-6-346, as well as Section 67-6-507. Tennessee Code Annotated Section 67-6-346 provides the definition of the pollution control equipment and devices and other information that qualify for the pollution control exemption. Tennessee Code Annotated Section 67-6-507 explains the exemption for equipment purchased by automobile body paint shops to comply with emission control standards, as well as the 50% deduction on replacement equipment purchased by dry cleaners to comply with the emission control standards. Any pollution control system, method, improvement, structure, device, or appliance that is required and primarily used to bring the purchaser into compliance with federal, state, or local pollution controls or regulations would qualify for this exemption. Along with this would be repairs, repair parts, and installation services for a pollution control system, method, improvement, structure, device, or appliance that is required and primarily used for pollution control. For automobile body paint shops, equipment, devices, appliances, accessories required and primarily used for pollution control can be exempt from sales tax. Please note that auto body paint shop equipment used in the course of business that is purchased to comply with emission control standards and regulations will qualify. For dry cleaners, equipment, devices, appliances, accessories that are required and primarily used for pollution control also qualify. 50% of the tax on replacement dry cleaning equipment used in the course of business that is purchased to comply with emission control standards and regulations will qualify for this exemption. The exemption is available to entities that create pollution in their course of regular business activities and are required to comply with pollution control laws and regulations. Entities that process, treat, or control pollution created by others are not eligible for this exemption. Some other items to consider are that air and water pollution control chemicals are also exempt from sales and use tax. And this is because no exemption certificate is needed to make tax-exempt purchases for these products. For manufacturers, industrial machinery exemptions for manufacturers, principally meaning at least 51% of which are engaged in fabricating or processing tangible personal property for resale and consumption off the premises, would include pollution control facilities for eliminating, preventing, treating pollutants created as a result of the fabricating or processing. Pollution control facilities include any system, method, improvement, structure, device, or appliance used for the primary purpose of eliminating, preventing, or reducing air or water pollution, or for treating, pre-treating, recycling, or disposing of hazardous or toxic waste. In addition, manufacturers may apply for and receive the pollution control exemption for pollution created in the course of their regular business activities that is not the result of fabricating or processing. Regarding the application, the business must have a sales tax account with a location ID for the location of the pollution control project. The business must complete the application entirely, submitting all information requested, which includes citations or copies of pollution control laws or regulations, as well as documentation showing the equipment was necessary for compliance with laws or regulations. Pollution control exemptions also have expiration dates. If applying for a specific pollution control project, the application should show a start date and an end date for the project. A separate application must be submitted for each pollution control project. If the business has an ongoing need for the pollution control exemption, such as annual inspections and the repair of pollution control equipment, Include the start date and an explanation of the ongoing pollution control needs. In this case, the certificate may be issued for up to 3 years. When hiring a contractor, if the contractor is hired to provide or install pollution control items, an exemption certificate can be issued to the contractor if the pollution control items will be owned or leased by the business. The business's application must include the contractor's information and a copy of the contract. For projects with multiple contractors, attach a list of each contractor's information and include copies of all contracts. The business and contractor's exemption certificates will be valid only for the business's specific pollution control project. Finally, a business may send a letter to the department to add additional contractors to the project. To locate the application for pollution control, please visit our website at www.tn.gov/revenue. Click on Tax Resources, then Forms, then Tax-Specific Forms, and Sales and Use Tax, and there you will find the application for pollution control exemption. Once the application is processed, you'll be issued a certificate of exemption. These are issued by mail and also on the 10-tap system upon the application's approval. Regarding refunds or credits, if the sales and use taxes have already been paid, the following information must be submitted in order to receive a refund or a credit. First would be the application with the contractor information, the exemption certificate issued by the Department of Revenue, a completed Department of Revenue claim for refund form, as well as copies of purchase invoices showing the tax was paid. A refund or credit may be issued directly to the business or contractor for tax paid on qualifying purchases made prior to the issuance of the exemption certificate. Thank you for viewing this presentation from the Tennessee Department of Revenue.